Do you see in here? We back? Okay. I have no idea what's going on. I had some issues getting stream to start, but it seems to be working now. You guys seem to be hearing me, but we had an issue earlier today, and now we're still having issues. I don't know what's going on. I'm guessing that might have screwed up YouTube because I had to restart stream. Hopefully this doesn't happen again, but give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can fix this. YouTube, can you guys still see me, or is there a new stream up? It looks like we're here. Oh yeah, here's a 2-minute Eric Plays Witcher. So let me fix this real quick. Get things switched over. At the very least, I can switch out this thumbnail. Sorry, everybody. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I really hope it doesn't happen again. My mind has been consumed with what we saw from the Ocarina of Time remake today. Consumed. Did Aaron have a similar problem with Alan Wake? He might have. He might have. Okay, that should be good. That's live, and we can just get rid of this 2-minute long one. I'm going to turn TikTok back on. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. I think we're back. I think we're good. And if not, we'll see. Okay. Back to The Witcher. Is that your favorite Zelda? Yeah. Yep, it is. I mean, I've had amazing Zelda moments since then. But in terms of, like, what keeps your mind occupied, Ocarina of Time has always been that game for me. Okay. Let's look at the map here. We want to make our way back up into the city. And we gotta find... There's a captain around here, around the tavern, and then there's people in the harbor. Roach is over here. We're gonna make our way north on this path.
For that help.
Roach did not want to follow the path.
I advise you well. Steer far afield of Spitfire Bluff.
We have... Where is the crossroad? It's right across this bridge. Look out!
Crawl back under your rock.
Okay, let's go here. Fast travel into the city. Am I muted on TikTok? TikTok, can you not hear me? Everybody else can hear me though, right? Sorry, give me 1 more second, guys. Sorry about this. I also realized I gotta reopen this. Go here. Here. Open this up. I'm gonna pop out this chat so I can see you guys, because I know you all have been waiting for a long time for Skellige, so I want to make sure I can see what you guys have to say here. Okay, this would be good. I don't know what's going on with TikTok, guys. Why I'm not... All right, I might just not do TikTok right now. Sorry, TikTok. You're not even live on TikTok. Okay, I'm just gonna go off right now. As long as Twitch, you guys are good on Twitch. YouTube, are you guys good? As long as we're good, we're gonna keep going. I should be good on YouTube. Yes, it is my first time playing. YouTube is good, all good. Okay, awesome. All right, sorry about that. Let's get rid of that. And let's open this up over here. Good. All right. All right. Make our way down towards the harbor.
Oh, fuck.
Our donation message is off. I don't see anything. Sleepy. At least nothing came in through here, and I wouldn't know how to fix it if it was. Sorry about that. Okay. But yeah, I gotta get focused here. I gotta get to Skellige.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty. Hey.
Alright, so let's see here. Why is this performing so slowly? That's weird. Is it performing slowly for you guys? It feels like it's lagging behind for some reason. You love my streams? Good. Sorry that this one's kind of not going great right now, but it's so fucking choppy for me right now. I'm going to, I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna exit out here and maybe try to consolidate some of the stuff going on with the machine. Yeah, it was fine until just then, huh? I don't know why. That's good. I went ahead and turned off that TikTok stream so we wouldn't have to deal with that. Hopefully just restarting the program will help. Is it still bad now, or is it smooth when the game wasn't open? Okay, back to smooth now.
Finding me proved no simple task, for having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared.
Let's see
Yet
if it's
Geralt
better now.
discovered my whereabouts. A cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free. Good thing.
All right, that is instantly much smoother.
Hey, YG.
All right, let's go into the Golden Sturgeon here. Captain Wolverstone.
You're back. Got the coin.
Yeah, that's right. 1,000 coin to get to Skellige. So I think finally, after streams and streams and streams, it's time. Let's pay the 1,000 gold.
Here, that enough?
Hefty sack. Like a bull's. When do we sail?
Not sure you're ready. You can barely stand.
Know this, stranger. Captain Wolverstone never sails sober. The sea goes one way, Wolverstone the other. Makes the rock unbearable. So, ready to set sail?
Let's go!
Let's go.
First, we must drink to the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos.
To them.
Anchors away.
All right, Skellige is where Yennefer said she was gonna go. Is where we can look for Ciri more, and we can advance. Whose swords are those there? Those are the ones I have equipped right now, at least. Okay. Was that like a transition scene? Geralt going to sleep on the boat? Uh-oh. Oh, God! Oh, he got dressed quick! Alright, we're fighting. Let's help the captain. I don't know, pirates! Okay.
Lost your nerve?
Oop, okay, going down. We stop the pirates. What a way to intro the island. Oh no! Oh no! A terrible, terrible way to intro to the island! Oh no, I hope the captain's okay. He's going for my medallion. Oh, the captain. Oh.
Back off or I'll kill you.
I'm not afeard of dying.
Rob every corpse that washes up on shore?
Taken from a corpse ain't theft. I'm a man of the Isles. I don't reap, I don't sow. The waves bring me my harvest. On the Atropos, were you?
Yeah.
They
Thought the
do
captain
not
had a
reap.
deal with you.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugos, but crack? Nay. Clearly should have, though. Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters. What about you? What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on Ard Skellig.
Ard
There's a witch
Skellig.
Kertrolda. Croc's guest. Could be the one you're meeting.
Croc. You don't like Croc's guests?
That scorn I hear in your voice.
You've good ears. Folks say this witch got Croc wrapped around her finger. Orders everyone about. Word is she's vicious at it. But a hag's a hag.
What does the guest look like?
Seen her? Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
Sorcerers can be like that. It's so funny I have to say it.
Yennefer's not all bad, once you get to know her.
Take your word for it. Know the way to Kertrolda?
Expect I'll find it.
Head north. Then
North.
turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port site today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
Okay.
Thanks.
Northwest.
So long.
North and west. Oh, Trofast, such a good boy. Alright, we're here, everybody. Up, up. Oh man, okay. First of all, we have... That is not the captain, that's a pirate. Is the captain around here? Maybe he went out to sea? I was kind of hoping I could get my coin back. That's a lot of coin, you know what I'm saying? Wait, there's chest here. Maybe he put the coin in chest. No. This is still good. Yeah, there's gotta be stuff here. No. Wolfhide, glyph, meteorite, no. No. You're another pirate, I think. Battle axe. Oh. Oh no, I think that is the captain. Yes! Yes! Oh, what a magical, beautiful island where dreams come true. I mean, I'm sorry, not his dreams don't come true, but I got a free boat ride! Alright, we want to head over there already? We want to get in the shit immediately? What are those exactly? There's like a place of power over there. You know, the eye is just drawn to the flying monsters. I have to go over and see what they're doing. We need to go to our bestiary. Elementa. We saw a fire elemental before. Last time. We have another thing here. I think it was probably the Fiends one getting updated. So, let's see here. Hybrids. Harpies? I don't think they're harpies. They look to be some type of dragon or drake. Draconids. Could be a wyvern that we're dealing with. I'm not really sure. Let's get closer. Oh no, they are sirens. Okay. They're just in their Skellige look, I guess. Let's see. I can use this to get them out of the air. Oh! And take them down. There's one. Another one. They go down. Once they go down, it's not too hard to beat them. And there's another one over here. Somewhere. Where'd the other siren go? Ah, on the boat. What are you doing? Oh, are you stuck? That sucks. I guess this is fine. Hey, we got it. Yeah, sorry you got stuck down there, but you know, that happens, sirens. That happens. Hey! I was gonna let you live, but not now. Oh, you bitch! Yes! Yes! You get out of that boat and you die! Okay, sorry. Things got a little heated there. It looks like there is a... Can I open this? No, that says locked.
Siren Den.
Ah, here we go.
Gotta ruin it for them.
The siren nest. Let's blow it up. Oh, another one's out. Ooh. Echidna. Echidna. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Okay. Let's make sure we loot the nest. Get the chests. Man, we got a lot of stuff here. Haven't even left the beach. I find the weirdest bugs.
Magic. A place of power.
Very happy with all this loot. And then, yeah, we saw a place of power right here. So we can go ahead and draw from it. We got a new ability point. Hell yeah. And our Axie sign intensity increased. Already finding a lot of stuff out here. Okay. Is this a explodey barrel? I think it is. Okay, let's actually start exploring. So I remember from all of the... what's this? We'll take it. I remember from all of our bestiary stuff, it definitely seems like Skellige has different types of monsters that we've already fought against. So, like, if I were to go to Glossary, Bestiary, check out Hybrids, Sirens. This right here is what we just fought. Wait, right? No, it's not, is it? Yeah, they're found in Skellige, are even more repulsive and dangerous than harpies. So there's harpies, and then there's Uranias. Okay, let's start to get a little bit of movement out here. Let's get going. Up here. Well, the eye is... Ooh, Roach! Roach, you made it! Good job! Good girl, Roach. I want to go up here. The eye is immediately drawn... Oh, okay, it's the top of the mast here. Okay. Looks like there's some civilization over that way. Let's kind of get a sense of the land before I just start diving into the map and stuff like that. Okay, looks like we can head up this way or this way, but we're going towards the port. They said go north and then west around the bay, so we're gonna follow that advice for now. Some goats. We have a crossroad. All right, let's go ahead and click and see what the Skellige map is like. Oh my god. It's just a whole nother region? Oh, yes! Yes! Okay, sorry, I don't want to get too excited. I'm very happy. Wow, okay. This is awesome. Alright, we're gonna be here for a long time, everybody. Kind of going on foot just for now, just as I travel and get a lay of the land. Don't want to have Roach just run it for me. Well, we're coming up on somebody here. The music here is already beautiful. Messenger.
Witcher, eh?
Yeah, and know about us here. Okay, we're coming up on some type of camp right here.
Ah, they say all sorts of tripe about Udalric. Claims he talks to the gods
Udalric.
like I'm talking to ye.
Fine tale you dreamt up.
Udalric is a king on this island, I think, right? Clan Anne Krightgard.
Something for your dog. Some silver earrings from the continent, perchance?
Adventure seeker.
Something from the continent. I'll go on a raid. Show me what you got from the Isles instead.
Just don't go pestering folk.
Aye.
You're not from round here, are you?
Let me save just in case they don't like me looting.
So ample, they had to toss some into the sea.
They don't like me looting. They don't like me looting. All right, I'm gonna load that up. You never know. I thought it would be smart to save, so we'll ooh, this is no.
Tragic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't listen to this.
Geralt set out
It might be spoilers. I don't know. We haven't met Yennefer to hear anything about it yet, so I'm not gonna pick up that loot.
Hey, man.
Hey there! Take a gander!
All right, those guys are watching me. Let's look at this merchant.
Looking to buy?
What do you have in stock?
Show me your wares.
Okay, we have a master crafted racing saddle, 55 stamina, 30 maximum inventory weight for this saddlebag. Some guidebooks. The Lonesome World Guide to Ard Skellig Other. There's a couple of these in here. We'll probably just find this as we go around. Unlock certain fast travel points in Skellige. I mean, it's 100. Let's just buy it. Let's have one.
So long.
Okay. Though Spikerug is not the most frequently visited of the Skellige Isles, one cannot deny it has a certain inescapable charm. Particularly bewitching are the snow-capped peaks towering over its southern and western shores. Spikerug will surely please lovers of the martial arts. The northern portion of the isle is home to a famed arena where local warriors test their strength in no-hold-barred bouts. South of the arena lies the village of Skorlag, home to Clan Brokvar. Located on the picturesque bay, Skorlag is particularly lovely to visit in the summer and around the feast of Beltane. South of Skorlag sprawls a primeval wilderness that serves as Clan Brokvar's chief hunting grounds. Visiting the southern portion of the Isle should be reserved only for extremely experienced travelers, for they are completely wild, inhospitable, and deprived of all human settlements. The area is crawling with dangerous creatures of all kinds, described in more detail in Fauna and Flora section. One should also show particular caution when traveling near the caves along the Isle's coast. Okay. And apparently that opened up some fast travel spots, I suppose. But we're more towards the north up here. Here's Skorlag that they were just talking about. Okay. Do I need to buy all of those things?
Come closer, stranger.
Wolf School gear upgrade diagrams, new quest.
Looking to buy?
Show me your wares.
This will say you've already read, or is this a different guide? It doesn't say you already read this, so I should probably buy all of these then, huh? Their chapters about specific isles. Okay. Is this something that I'll find as I go throughout, or should I sit here and buy them right now? That's the only real question here. Now, let's see here. 30 maximum inventory weight, 55 stamina. What do I currently have on Roach? I have this Mastercraft 55 stamina. Let me go out here. Farewell.
So long.
We need to go to inventory, and then what's currently on Roach. Saddlebags, I have 100 maximum and 45 stamina. So we could upgrade our saddle. And I think I could have done a comparison window too. Let me see if I can still do
Looking to
that.
buy?
Show me your wares.
L2. Okay, so the one we currently have on right now is 45. So I say we go ahead and we're going to get this master saddle. Not that we really need to worry about stamina, but I like getting the upgrade. We should buy those too. Okay, well, if we're going to buy those, we'll see. Maybe we'll get a better saddle later. We don't use Roach too much whenever we're exploring a new area. So I'm going to buy these.
So long.
Got me eye on you.
I turn the candles on.
Stranger.
All right, I need to go in here and read these guys. Oh no, I have to read lore. All right, the Lonesome World Guide to Ard Skellig. What time of year is the best for visiting Ard Skellig? Anytime. To whom is such a sojourn recommended? To anyone who seeks adventure, craves miraculous views, and adores charming villages. These last Ard Skellig has in spades. It is the most densely inhabited isle in the archipelago, though this does not mean it lacks virgin forests or untrammeled landscapes. Particularly worthy of a visit are the villages of Randvig, Ehrenbjorn, and, last but not least, Holmstein, one of the most important ports in all of the Isles. Anyone lucky enough to enjoy the sea voyage to Ehrenborn will surely notice the majestic lighthouse guiding ships to its harbor. Built at the behest of the famed Jarl Skordal, it constitutes one of the most fascinating spots on the Isle and often offers breathtaking views of the entire region. The most spectacular visit on Ard Skellig, however, must certainly be that of Kier Trolde, a fortress cut out of the mountain overlooking the bay and serving as the home seat to the powerful An Crate clan, which is the soldiers that we saw here in this little settlement. According to legend, Grimjar, mythical Skellige hero and founder of Clan An Crate, carved the fortress with his bare hands. For more on this, see the history and culture sections. Lore galore, you're right. An Skellig is a weary traveler's paradise. Those seeking respite from the hustle and bustle of urban life need look no further. Those yearning for peace, quiet, and transcendental views, the kind that leave one short of breath and renewed in spirit, will find satiation on this isle. This is so well written. Here one may enjoy long walks along the most charming beaches in the isle, one whose beauty far outshines that of the decidedly overrated coast of Kovir. Yet the true jewel of An Skellig is its port, which is famed for its skilled craftsmen, considered by many to be the best in the isle. An Skellig shipbuilders have passed down the secrets of their trade from generation to generation for centuries, perfecting it into something which can proudly and with no exaggeration be called an art. Naturally, as a result, one must wait twice as long for a vessel ordered from the local shipwrights than when ordering from lesser workmen. Lastly, it would be a crime to discuss An Skellig without mentioning the superb and surprisingly sophisticated local cuisine. Its specialty, sturgeon roasted to golden perfection in a sea salt crust and served with carrot shavings and a sprinkle of mint. Sadly, this dish, once a mainstay to every tavern and seaside fish fry, now has become a rarity due to overfishing that caused a dramatic decline in the population of the most delicious of fish. Man, we're really getting a history lesson here, aren't we? All right, the most southerly thrusting outcrop of the Skellige archipelago is the wild and untamed Isle of Faroe. Visiting here is a must for experienced travelers, undeterred by unexplored wilderness and nature at its reddest. In tooth and claw, which is not to say that Faroe is uninhabited, just that its vibrant, primeval landscapes, not its human settlements, constitute its primary attraction. Acting as sole exception to this and providing a wonderful treat in the adventure-seeking travelers is the port of Harviken, the home village to Clan Daimon, like diamond maybe. With a bit of luck, one might find oneself there when the clan's warriors return from their overseas raids and divide their plunder. A days-long feast is thrown in the warriors' honor afterward, providing an excellent opportunity to sample local delicacies and observe local customs. For more on this, see the Feast and Festival chapters. How am I? I am fantastic. I'm reading lore and learning. Let's see. The Lonesome World Guide to Hindarsfjall. Okay. The smallest of the Skellige Islands is also the birthplace of the islanders' culture. Skelligers believe themselves direct descendants of Otkel, a legendary hero who was the first practitioner of the cult of Freya in the Isles. He erected a beautiful temple in honor of the goddess of Hindarsfjall. Sadly, the temple has been closed to visitors in recent years due to concerns about possible theft of the famous diamond Briskamen, ornamenting the goddess's statue. Otkel also constructed a fantastic garden near the temple, and this can still be visited upon making prior arrangements with the priestess's mother superior. An exciting option for those wishing to visit Hindarsfjall is the package excursion offered by the Congregation of Freya's worshippers in Pavis. Thanks to the long-standing agreement with the Isle's priestesses, they can offer tours of all the local highlights at a very reasonable price. This is by far the best option for families with children or the elderly. And then finally, we have a Lonesome World guide to Undvik. Once prospering Undvik was the second, after Ardskellig, most frequently visited isle in the archipelago. Among its ample charms are a prime location, picturesque scenery, and sublime local cuisine. Sadly, the isle was recently devastated when some monstrous frosty giant awoke from his slumber and began murdering and destroying whatever lay at hand. After this occurrence, many realms issued an official edict of warning cautioning their residents to avoid travel to Undvik. Nevertheless, the isle still attracts many travelers. They are no longer primarily lovers of carefree relaxation, however. Instead, they are adventure seekers and mercenaries hoping to earn the bounty put on the giant's head, or, barring that, at least get a glimpse of this fantastic creature with their own eyes. Though this is indeed a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to witness such a sight, we are duty-bound to advise anyone thinking of visiting Undvik to postpone their trip until conditions improve, or, even better, alter their plans and visit one of Skellige's many other attractive isles, where the risk of being disemboweled by a colossal man-beast is significantly lower. Okay, well, maybe we'll get that contract and we can get the bounty.
All in loot was so ample, they had to toss some into the sea. Weren't enough room in the longboat.
What's this?
Alright, let's keep moving on. It's getting dark. It's 8 p.m. We'll keep walking going here.
Come on.
Another crossroad where we can head up that way. There's some people there, but we're going to keep heading over here. Oh. I see enemy. Oh, bandits. Okay.
Shitting your cats. Faster!
There's some cool artwork here, but don't really notice anything past that. Peace. It's okay, I don't need anything. I don't need it. Okay, we're coming up to something up here. The landscape is just beautiful. Oh. Whoa. Look at this bridge.
Just don't go pestering folk.
Fine, Olaf, I won't.
Closer, stranger.
You want me to come closer? Oh, merchant. Okay.
Greetings. Looking to buy?
Let's see what you got.
Show me your wares.
Pretty much the same as that other guy. Farewell. I saw inside my own head. Also, I realized that I probably, because I already have this saddle, and this saddle that's currently equipped, 45 stamina. I think I already have this saddle, so I'm going to go ahead and replace that.
Hey there! Come take a gander.
Wait, no, I see a chest up here. Let me up. Right here. Well, I think this is a good as place as any to meditate, have Geralt get some rest, and let us see this place during the day. Still beautiful. Hey, bird.
Boring just standing here.
That's it.
You know what I mean. We could be out in a raid.
Okay.
I gotta listen to your whining all the time.
Huh?
I am going the wrong direction. Yeah, we want to make our way this way, so let's head back the other way. It's just so natural to want to just walk up the mountain, huh? All right, let's head back. Okay, down there's a little port down here.
Here. See's got to be ready in time for the funeral. Croc will send us away with Bran.
I'm trying.
You have tried
I
already.
do wonder where
How they live at the bottom on the shore at Larvik.
Who are there?
His fierce gaze to protect us from the Black Ones.
Your boats bring a leak as well.
This guy's looking for a Witcher.
And for the Chisels.
Let's talk to him. Bjork.
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Oh, what's the problem?
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked.
Mir
This cove,
Diabolin.
too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none of it comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
Let's talk about the reward.
Let's talk about my pay first. A bit too modest for my taste.
250 to 350. Let's up it a little bit. Let's go like 300.
That's just a bit high, master.
It's a little high, but not too high. How about 280?
That's dear, it is. But could be worth it.
All right.
All right, I'll pay you what you want.
All right, let's take the job.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
No such thing as bad ships or bad weather. Only worthless fucking sailors.
So the witnesses are here. This is his apprentice here. I like that we actually just watch them make the boats down here. This is cool. Turn this on. There's a crazy bird sound happening right now. Okay, let's talk to the apprentice.
Rurik, right? Heard you were on a boat the drowners attacked.
Aye, I was. With Ulf, my cousin, gathering our crab traps off the Kjerrig cliffs. Ulf was pulling up a line, having a hard time of it. You know, grand, I thought. Cage has got to be full, it'll be a good haul. Then something tugged back and down. Weren't a blink and Ulf was underwater. Called after him once, twice, thrice. Then the water went red with blood. I smelled something horrid. Rotten, but worse. And the Muir Diablin flipped the boat. Don't even know how I made it ashore. Must have had Freyr watching over me.
That, or the monsters had eaten their fill. Thanks for the story.
One wreck after another till I fucking die.
All right, let's see here. There's going to be more witnesses. There's over here we can go to next. This would be the wife of the other person that died. Hi, Orsi.
We've got to go to the port, bid farewell to King Bran. It's not fitting to play that.
Who'll be King of Skellig and all?
None know that. But the gods will make sure to be one worthy. One to
Skellig a woman.
I was told drowners killed your husband.
Then you were told right. First the sea took my son, and now my man. I'm the only one left. Cavilla, our son, he went out fishing and didn't come back.
Cavilla.
My man would walk out to the Kjerrig cliffs every day to watch for his boat. I told him he cannot bring him back to life, and that he could die himself. We'd heard about drowners, but he couldn't sit still. Donned his old coat and went. One night, he didn't come home. I fetched me brother, grabbed a torch, and we went looking for him. The Muir Diablin, sea fiends. They'd clawed him so bad, I only knew him by his coat.
Damn.
Small comfort, I know. But the drowner problem will soon end. I promise you that. Farewell.
Alright, we're gonna go investigate the place where this happened. It's taking us back this way. And then down to the beach here. Well, we already found some drowners.
Another victim. Stench. Drowners for sure. Lair must be nearby.
We haven't been here long and already encumbered. Oh man, let's not worry about this right now. We're just gonna drop some stuff. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to drop you and you for now. Looking for the lair. Does it go down? I think it goes down. Well, if we have our crossbow equipped, we can take people out underwater. Where does that want me to go? There are definitely some down here, but I don't think I have to... Let's go ahead and dispatch them. Oh no, those aren't drowners. Those are... Wow, sirens. Ooh, okay. That's scary. Yep, super scary. Super scary. Well, they still go down in the water like that. Okay, let's not go that way. Let's get on the land. Where is our Witcher senses taking us? This way? Ah. Okay. Do not like underwater caves. You think the music might be bugged? Yeah, it's worth just doing a reload then.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues.
stench again. Slime and rotting flesh.
Wait, that stuff might ignite. I might want to leave my candle down here. Well, we'll start right. Okay, this leads out to another way, so let's go up here and right then.
More drowners.
Yep. Let's go ahead and apply some necrophage oil to our weapon. This one. Let's get in there. Sweet. Good fights, good fights.
A monster's lair, but definitely not a drowner's. Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled.
Pig?
Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that. Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that. Bits of boats, torn sails, lines. Sailing decor, you could call it. That stench, the marks on the bodies. This must be a water hag's lair.
Water hag.
Got a keen sense of smell. She won't come back while I'm here, unless she coexists with drowners. Maybe I could make an extract from their glands, cover up my scent.
Drowner pheromones. Okay, well, let's look at our glossary. Bestiary. We should have in the necrophages the abaya. The bay below Kier Troldi had a pernicious reputation. At times, fishermen who chose to cast their nets in its waters would never come home again. Something would drag oarsmen off their longships or knock the ships themselves over. The locals blamed this on sea devils, the Skellige's name for drowners. The truth, however, proved far worse. A water hag had made her lair in the caves beneath the cliffs of Kirag, an old and experienced water hag, with powerful claws able to demolish any attempt to block her parry, and the ability to blind opponents from a distance, then strike with a lightning-quick counterattack. Signs would be needed to best her, Jurden to slow her, and Quinn to protect from her blows. Needed most of all, however, will be a great deal of luck. Northern wind bombs, and Quinn and Igni also are vulnerable against them. Okay. Let's go out, up to our quest. Prepare a potion using drowner pheromones and use it to hide your scent. So we gotta go to alchemy. And not quest. Potions, drowner pheromones. We have everything we need, so let's craft the item. And then we got to use it. Oh, we already had one too, I guess. Well, that's the pheromones. We need the... We crafted the thing, right? Yeah, I can just use this. I'll put it here. Wait, no. Prepare a potion using Drowner pheromones. It's not using the actual Drowner pheromones. One second. Sorry about that. What was the name of the potion that we prepared? Or was it the pheromones? I can't. I thought it was named something else. No. Moonwraith. Griffin. No, it's just that. Just genre pheromones. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's use them then. Switch over. Use.
Now for a place to hide and wait. Behind those boats.
We'll wait behind some boats. Back here. Alright, she's here. We're encumbered again. That's fine. After this, we'll go and we'll sell some stuff. Ah! Damn it! It's strong! Where's my shit? Ah, uppercutted me like Naruto! Let's reload. Let's not do the looting thing. Okay. I need to go to alchemy. Potion. Craft. Inventory. Potion. Consume. I did consume it. Maybe I should have consumed it over here. I think maybe is what happened. Oh well. You may do that. You need to drink it in the circle. Well, fuck. Let's just do it again.
That should do it. Now for a place to hide and wait. Behind those boats.
Okay, now we go again. We have the swallow potion we did accidentally swallow. Let's use this before we go out there. Alright, we can take those down. Damn. There we go. Let's pick this up. Pick this up. We also need to go back here and pick up whatever's in these chests, and then we'll drop some stuff that we don't mind losing. And then we'll go collect our reward from the shipbuilder. Let's see, 165. If we can get out and get to Roach, that won't be too bad. Sometimes it's nice to walk. Let's see, there was definitely an exit out this way. Am I hearing bees? Sound like drones for a second. What do I think about the game's music? I mean, I love the game's music, though it hasn't played any music in a while. Somebody recommended fast traveling will fix the music bug, so we'll try that. I think we'll be able to swim a little faster, right? Yeah, we can swim a little faster to get out here. And then we'll go back and try to find a merchant. Can't really get out of here. Here's Roach. So this puts us right back where we started? Interesting. Okay. Well, at the very least, I know where I am, and I know where there's a merchant. So let's get up there.
Move it. That's it, Roach.
Those guys' shields are pretty cool looking, I gotta say. Alright, let's go to the merchant over here. And let's sell some stuff.
Looking to buy?
Show me your wares.
except for this sword, which I think just looks cool. I tend to sell the ones that, you know, like this. They don't have much going for them. I need to just get rid of some more of these, though. Let's get, like, these single things here out. I need to put that in a stash when I get close to a stash. In terms of boots, get rid of some of these. I do need to fill out my stash next time I'm around, though. And then there's probably a lot of stuff like over here that we can get rid of that all weighs a little bit. Yeah, we're already shedding the weight. Good.
So long.
All right, real quick, guys. I'm just gonna leave the game open and running. I need to use the bathroom real quick, so I will be right back.
Two longboats. Still they snuck ashore, gave the black ones hell, raised them fucking barren, came back with nary a scratch.
Tell the others. Wonder what they'll say.
Jarl's punishing them for murder. But they was prisoners he killed.
You blithered about that before.
Hey there, come take a gander. Jarl's punishing them for murder. But they was prisoners he killed.
You blithered about that before. Joining the raid or to open up?
I'm weary of hearing it. So, there's truth to that blather by the ice giant.
So they bet on who of them could strangle a bear to death. First lad grasped the beast's neck and then he scrolls, till he shot himself.
Aye, tavern's a buzz about it.
joining the raid or no?
I'm weary of hearing it.
Yeah, you know what? Great advice is great advice. We're gonna sell that saddle we don't need anymore, too.
Show me your wares.
That'll go a long way with our carry weight.
So long.
Come closer, stranger. Two longboats. Still they
All right,
snuck
let's
ashore.
get on Roach and let's go collect a reward from the shipbuilder and get back on track.
Front to my wit.
No such thing as bad.
Job's done. Here's the proof.
Now, why would I want to see... What the devil's that?
Water hag. An old, clever one. She was the danger.
Seen a lot of ugly critters in my life. Morays, lampreys, blobfish. But never nothing like this. Your reward. Well earned, Witcher. Well earned.
Thanks. So long.
I'm not gonna push for more. It's my first job in
My
Skellige.
home is your home.
Let's see here. Let's do this. We're gonna fast travel. To here. And then we'll fast travel back. And hopefully that will fix any type of sound glitch or music glitch. And it sounds like we just leveled up.
Man needs...
Yeah, we got 3 points available here. We didn't level up. We finished that quest because level's still getting on, working on 23.
Like a boat needs ballast to sail straight.
Okay, let's see. Over here, right here is a stash, which I could use to get rid of even more stuff I don't currently need. So I think we're going to work our way over to the stash real quick. What happened here?
My best mare. 'Twas an honor.
You were good and true here. She'll be so beyond.
May she serve our king
That's
worthily.
how you earn respect in
One day
Skellige,
we'll
Geralt.
meet again.
That's exactly how.
Meet King Bran.
I have to go in through here to do that.
Sing his praise.
Bran of Clan Twisek, our valiant king. Great is our loss.
All must see the change your demise has wrought.
We offer you our mains, the symbol of our valor. As you were the valor of the Isles.
Our skulls shall be bare till a new king sits upon Skellige's throne.
Let's drink to Bran of
Another
Clan
one
Icelanders are
fucking
welcome to try too. Glory and honor reign every which way. Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Erica. What's this? Is this lock key required?
Here's a calm village.
Maybe I can't get in here yet. This seems like there's a lot going on.
I reckon, but right coins.
Let's not worry about it right now. Let's head back and go finish this, or continue on to our quest we were doing. Yeah, let's go do that. I was gonna hit up the stash, but it feels like there's a lot of stuff going on over there, and I don't want to mess anything up.
You ain't the man in need.
You need help?
To get hired on a ship. Sorry to trouble you, but I really have no choice.
What is it?
What is it?
Our ship was wrecked against the rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
How am I supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay, I draw closer to bankruptcy.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is it just alms you're after?
I shall pay you back every lost copper, I swear it. You need only call on me at my address in Novigrad.
In Novigrad, okay. I just don't believe your little tale. I always feel when you do something like this, you often will find yourself with a reward somehow. So, let's do it.
Fine, I'll help you. I visit Novigrad often enough. Might stop by, see how business is going.
Thank you. You find me in the Port District. My name's Johan Bonner.
See you later then.
Johan Boner, okay? Hopefully that pays off. But it might also be like the people you see at the gas station that come over and say, I'm stranded. And they do that every weekend. What's going on over here? There's so many people.
Strength to the last.
Our time amongst the living is but the wink of an eye. What's left when we are gone? How shall we be remembered?
Okay. Look at that guy's hat.
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. It is her decision.
Don't miss. Ah, Yennefer!
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Tuirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
I think he's got to do this.
You smell wonderful.
Geralt, we're at a funeral.
You smell wonderful at this funeral.
that was
the clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who hail Bran of Clan Tuirsach dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Come to the wake with me?
Gladly. Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanet?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Reading my mind again?
What's more, I like what I see.
All those two.
Did you learn anything in Velen?
Okay, as far as Velen's concerned...
Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen, Kira.
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
Hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Heard it from Dandelion, with no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
Okay, what have you learned?
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellige a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Ermion.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Crach.
Wait, Wolf.
Crach.
Greetings, Crach.
Crach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I have an important matter to discuss with you.
I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krag, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
Okay. We'll go to that wake. We got some character entries to check out.
Thanks, Geralt.
Okay, so we've completed that. Good. The king is dead. Long live the king. Quest. Murderer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over here where we can get close to Crossroads. Somebody said that if we fast travel back to Novigrad or Velen and then come back here, it should fix this music bug. So we're gonna do that by hitting World Map. Select Novigrad and go here. Let's see. Sleepy Otaku says, how do you feel about Geralt so far? Is he climbing into your top 10 favorite protagonists? Well, I don't have like a running list or anything, but I love Geralt so far. I mean, I don't know what will change as I go throughout the game more, but it's been fun role-playing as him. You know, trying not necessarily to pick what I think I would do, but what Geralt would do has been fun. So now, if we do this again, the Skellige Isles, here, we go right back here. This is the magical explosion.
It had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
Okay, hopefully that'll fix the music thing, which I think it has. Go to Yennefer's rooms and put on formal attire. Meet Yennefer at the entrance. Okay, let's get to the wake. Ooh, we gotta go back this way. Where are we going? Let's get Roach.
Let's go.
Thing as bad ships ride with. Only worthless fucking sailors.
Brand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Excuse me, boys. So that up there is the entrance. We don't want to go to the entrance. We want to go to Yennefer's rooms and put on formal attire.
Faster.
Which is back this way.
Oh.
Tired, huh?
So I was going in the right way then, okay.
Don't eat so much.
Why the spit not?
Because if you get hit in the gut and those hairs...
Turns out this
This
was
place is not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Lead our ways, Drifter.
Thank you, warrior.
Uh-oh.
Well, let's talk with... Is this Erica?
Like it here.
Talk? No. I think we can go in here now, though, right? Yes.
This has got to be Yen's room. She always did like space and luxury.
Okay, I'm gonna throw more stuff in my stash, including this and this. I might keep this for now. And keep some of the cooler swords that I like. Just put them out over here for now. Got a lot of stuff over here, don't I? Okay, that's good. Yennefer's journal. My thoughts turn with increasing frequency to the idea of capturing a djinn. If I could just harness its power, there is much I would gain. Amos var ipsis tomes confirms what I have long suspected, that despite my failure to do so previously, taming a djinn is in fact it's possible. According to var Yipsies, the difficulties involved in bending such a being to one's will can be overcome. He managed to do so at the least. Alas, this does not mean his methods will necessarily be useful to me. Each djinn is different, and each requires a singular approach. I've more experience unraveling such magic riddles than almost anyone else alive, and if Geralt, with his talent for wrestling unruly magic beings, agrees to help, we must find a way to do it. The problem is, we must first find a djinn, a daunting task unto itself. Oh. Is that a stuffed unicorn? I remember Geralt talking to Vesemir about this.
Glamour. Scent of lilac and gooseberries, even with the lid on. Taste hasn't changed. No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white. The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it.
She fixed it. Okay. Garrus subscribed. Thank you so much, Garrus. The poison source.
The poison source. Still turns to it for inspiration.
No one is born a mage. We still know too little about genetics and the mechanisms of heredity. I can't say the word right now. We devote too little time and resources to this research. Sadly, we still conduct trials in the inheritance of magic ability using, let us say, natural methods. The results of these pseudo-experiments far too often can be seen in the gutters of our cities and begging outside our temple walls. Far too often, we see and encounter brain-dead and moronic women, women covered in their own spittle and passing themselves as prophetesses, seers, village diviners, and miracle workers, cretins with brains degenerated by the uncontrolled power they inherited. Degenerated. Okay. Okay. These simpletons and fools can themselves breed, can pass on their abilities, and continue the degradation. Is anyone capable of foreseeing or defining what the last link in such a chain will look like? Most of us mages lose the ability to procreate as a result of changes and disruptions to the functioning of our pituitary glands. Others, sorcerers most often, mature into their magic powers with gonads intact. They can conceive and give birth and have the audacity to consider that good fortune a blessing. Yet, I repeat, no one is born a mage, and no one should be. Aware of the gravity of what I write, I provide an answer to the question posed at the summit of Sedaris. I answer with certitude. Each of us must decide what she wants to be, a sorceress or a mother.
Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes, deeply personal possessions.
Breeches, slippers, elegant, okay. Put on the clothes for our meeting with Yennefer. She won't mind if we get changed here. So we got slippers, 2 different types of breeches, and then we have blue or this more Boromir looking set. I quite like the blue, though I feel this one might go with Yennefer a little bit better. And I think this means we should take off the gloves, right? Because that wasn't included. What do you guys think? Do you like this one or the blue one? I think I would wear the blue, but I think this looks a little bit better on Geralt, especially to match with the black and white, I think.
Right. Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't we do for our... Who exactly is she to me?
Aw. This place is cool. You know, it is probably smart to go ahead and remove our weapons.
You're in for some trotters, eh?
Looks a little better. Alright, this is the kitchen. It might have a little pantry. Nope, it's got an outdoor... Oh, this is where they do butchering, okay.
I heard Grey Inga orders your son to swing an axe.
It's a big bear.
Bellicle in the water. Coil straight shape of a snake could strangle a bear to death.
Who's prepared to have a tongue with me?
Last night too. Got me eye on you.
Foreigner, watch your step.
Just having a look at what's over this way.
Last time I see Lugos is fixing for a fight. Not with the black ones, but with us.
If he breaks the best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Is this an elevator?
Last night was.
Believe that claptrap about Bran?
I'm weary of hearing.
If it is, I don't see it coming down. Oh, it is coming down. It is an elevator. Cool. I don't know if this is smart or not.
Just 2 longboats. Still they snuck ashore, gave the black ones hell, raised them fucking barren. Came back with nary a scratch.
This is safe.
Got me eye on you.
Let us pay homage. May our horns echo amidst the cliffs and peaks. My mark. Blow!
So pleased you've come to pay respect.
Logan's birthday.
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a
Didn't
worthy
know his heart.
successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
Introduce me?
This is my friend Geralt, and this is Berna, widow of the dear departed Bran.
The Queen Mother.
Berna.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Geralt. You must forgive me, but on a day like today, I'm afraid I cannot indulge in my penchant for long conversations.
Lovely outfit. You look dashing.
Thank you.
Dashing?
You're dazzling.
You know, I really missed your candidness. I'm glad we're here together.
Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
I plan to tell you what I think.
The guy back there is like, damn. Wishers got game. Guys, I'm gonna use the bathroom again real quick. Sorry about that. I do plan on going a little bit later tonight, so I hope I'm not cutting into the time. Be right back. All right, sorry about that. My tummy was being weird.
Shandy's coming something, then we gotta drag their corpses out of the inn.
I got to admit that whenever we were in Novigrad and Velen doing, you know, the quest stuff with, oh my God, why am I blanking on the other sorceress's name right now? There's Yennefer, and then there's the redhead, and her. Why can I not think of her name right now? She was awesome. She was tortured. Triss, of course, Triss. It was difficult not to, like, engage with her more, because I know that, you know, you kind of make a choice in this game about who you want to romance, and I thought, at least for my first playthrough, I think I want to pick Yennefer, because what I know of the story and the characters is they have this kind of, like, bond that was created for them. So I thought picking Yennefer was good, and it was difficult to resist Triss, but I'm gonna let Geralt enjoy himself with Yennefer now. Good puppy. Oh, and that's right. I also resisted doing anything with Kira as well.
Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
She likes the beard.
Watch your step.
I hope there's Gwent here. Well, is it inappropriate to Gwent during a wake?
Greetings, Arnvald. My companion is Geralt of Rivia.
I am honored.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell. They come to see the claimants to the crown.
We wanted to talk to Croc on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Ceres. Follow me, please.
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious Witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't remember?
That was ages ago. Hjalmar and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honor. That's Halbjorn, son of Holger Blackhand. Blue Boy Lucas, Madman Lucas's firstborn. And choking down a stockfish over there is Otrek on Hindar.
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls, exclusively.
Ceres on Crate is the daughter of a Jarl, Geralt. Jarl's daughters are in no way inferior to their sons.
Do you know every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor? Look at him. Likely lot.
Ceres is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned
The
king.
greatest feat.
We all know the feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Kraken about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating, but I would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now that you mention him, just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths.
Okay.
But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
I'll race.
Gladly. What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
Okay.
And here I was, ready to puke from all the boredom. Let's go.
Let's race for that X.
We're here.
From this spot, you must reach the top of that mount. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Yalma's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first wins.
I'm ready.
I feel like I'm being
You'll
punked.
start when I sound the horn. Show the little wench her place.
Show me what you've got, monster slayer.
All right, we're gonna follow the path. Look out, goats! Go, Geralt, go! I would be winded right here. All right, we're making good progress. But they're catching up. They're catching up. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here. And here's the axe.
I won, but only by a hair.
No such thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost. We best go back to the week.
Let's. See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who won?
I lost.
Lost to a witcher, Sparrowhawk. And it'll likely happen to any of us. Enough of the nattering, let's drink.
I told Yennefer that I wouldn't drink to keep my senses. But they also might find it insulting not to drink at a wake. Let's drink.
To Ceres.
Pass the mead in a tankard for the man.
To Bran, may he want for nothing in the world beyond.
To my beautiful companion.
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall
Okay.
learn all beyond that door.
Okay.
Hjalmar and Trains called the Unvik in threefold company. Bow, axe,
My God, he died in heroes. Don't face three black
Can you loot? No, you can't. Okay.
Feast of Kertrode are legendary. Axe tosser.
Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. Geralt, Jarl Donar and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head, stick it on a pike, and piss down your neck hole.
Enough! Time to settle this. Here and now.
Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Thought Skelliger's called a truce for feasts.
I know the hallowed customs. But Lugos ought to know that I'll not let him raid my Hindisfial bear.
You don't scare anyone, Donar. I'll be boys soon to plough your priestesses, drink from your tankard, and shit on your table. Be sure to leave a candle lit for me.
Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the Black Ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully mouthy, this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some boils, witch. Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
Know what, Lugos? Just realized I don't give a damn about your hallowed rules of hospitality.
Finally, some diversion. And here I was ready to puke.
All right,
from
this is
all
gonna
the
be a
board.
great wake.
Come on, freak. Show us what you're made of.
Move the benches. There's to be some gob slapping.
All right, we're gonna be fast friends, I think.
If you don't, I fucking will.
Then I left myself behind. You from my heart and mind. Across the wide suburbs.
Crush his gob, white one. Pump it.
Mistake.
First, I heard the booms. Then the last visit blew the longships off the bay. 'Twas a Florence.
Had enough?
You got me good. That were quite a wallop. Still seeing spots, room rocking like a leaky tub in a hurricane.
We'll call it even then, as soon as you apologize to the lady.
Don't hold it against me, milady. It's my deep conviction. Sorceresses are needed. Deeply so.
No offense taken. Forget about it.
That I like. And the knocking. It's what men do. Give me your paw, Witcher. Let me squeeze. It's a worthy one.
See, fast friends.
Witcher, have a drink with me. Proof there's no hard feelings. And visit me at times, I insist. Goran's been jabbering about bringing in a Witcher for that haunted lighthouse.
Haunted
Do me a
lighthouse.
favour. Meet him for an ale in the tavern near Arenbjorn. Then you've got a short jaunt to find me, so as we can knock back something stronger. Here's to our next.
Is this another drink? I mean, I can't say no. Gladly.
Sure, I'll knock one back with you, Lugos. Nothing wrong with having a drink in good company.
I remind you we've important matters to discuss later. Matters that
Yeah,
require a
yeah,
clear
you're right.
mind.
I shouldn't drink much more.
Remember.
Drink like you fight.
That should be my last one.
For a good time.
She's warning me. I don't want to do it anymore.
To Jarl Madman Lugos and his madness. Forgive us. We should mingle, talk to some of the other guests.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk to some guests. And let's not drink much more.
Blew the longships off the bay. 'Twas a foreign
So I can talk to her, but I can also go talk to other guests too. Let's go around and talk.
Greetings, Geralt.
With Bran gone, by my count, that makes you the eldest of the Jarls.
Aye, it does. But I trust it'll not be for long.
Not like any of the others stand out, age you.
Nay, but I'll gladly pass the honor to the next in line. I've lived my fill, steeped my hand in the blood of foes, felt the warmth of the southern sun and the bite of the northern winds, the touch of women of the east and west. Now, I wish to die a death worthy of song.
What's new on Hindersfjall?
Hindersfjall. Oh no. Oh no, The Witcher 3 crashed. Oh no. Well, that happens. Let's see where we last saved. Man, we've been having some technical difficulties later, huh? Lately, huh? Let's get back up over here. Arnar. Yeah, I want to hear more about Hindersfjall. The game is drunk. Yeah, drunk too much.
Reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
All right, she'll go right there, and then we can just go right back into this discussion then.
Greetings, Geralt.
Let's just make sure this is all done.
I've lived...
Any news?
What's new on Hindersfjall?
New.
Lofferton lies in ruins. The garden has been devastated.
Hmm.
And now we must deal with an Ulfheden. In short, everything's grand.
Ulfheden.
Farewell.
You mean to make your daughter a priestess of Freya?
Well, what is it?
2 clans on one island. Tough to be neighbors so near each other.
A neighbor is one who lives nearby, not one who stole half your home. The Oncrate seized our lands.
In the days of Harold the Cripple. That was 3 centuries ago.
Doesn't change the fact they had no right. I'll rid Art Skellig of Crack and his brood yet.
Hmm. Why do they call you Madman?
Just out of curiosity, why do they call you Madman?
That's
Fair. Fair.
Farewell, Lucas.
Then the blast flew through the long ships off the bay.
What do you want from me?
Make me answer. What do you mind?
Our hero.
I knew if he felled himself to the hair with itch, he'd never make his long ship move you from my
Trying to look to see who all is
wide somber sea.
people I should talk to.
What?
Witcher.
Sarah's okay.
Sad when someone like Bran dies. Everyone says he was a good king.
It's not fitting to speak elsewise about the dead.
Mean you don't agree?
Bran spent his life at sea. And while he was away, old feuds flared, devouring the Isles from the inside. Folk grew furious, claiming there was no one to mediate, resolve quarrels. But then Bran would return with loot, throw a feast, let the mead flow in rivers, and everyone loved him again.
Farewell.
Across the wide somber sea.
What is it you wish?
Do you have bush?
Geralt, this is Holger Blackhand, Berna, Bran's widow, and our hostess today. You've already met.
Widow? A widow's duty is to lie beside her husband.
A widow's duty is to care for the king's son.
Not by our customs, it ain't.
Your customs are barbarous.
Geralt probably wants to stay neutral.
Not our place to criticize, Yen. All peoples do things their own way.
We're talking about the self-immolation of women, not about decorating trees for Yule.
Harsh custom.
Yeah.
But this is a harsh land. Tradition is Skellige's backbone.
People make laws, and people can change them.
Agreed.
Heard a lot of good things about Bran.
I will miss him sorely. I was not his first wife, but I bore him his firstborn son and saw him off on his final journey. We lived a great many years together.
Let's move on, Yen.
High time we did as well. Come, Svanriga.
Byrne is a scheming whore. Refuses to admit her reign's ended. Bran knew how to keep her in line. Let's drink to his memory.
Nope, can't drink.
Bran, a great king, a great man.
May our next king be his equal.
Geralt.
All right, let's go.
Cure for what ails you. They prick you full of needles.
Could be true.
Witcher?
Someone helped Bran into the next life. He was breaking black-clad necks yesterday. And suddenly this.
I couldn't help overhearing. Fate was unkind to your menfolk.
Widow's Isles. That's what Skellige is.
To you Continentals, war started a half-year back. We've been fighting Nilfgaard for years now.
And we're not like to ever stop.
Your husbands died glorious deaths.
Oh, aye. Galton captained a longship, near 36 men aboard. Raided half a dozen Nilfgaardian villages, filled his hull with captives. On the return, they came across a black fleet, 3 galleons. But our men did not flee. Instead, they drew close and boarded. Gotten chopped off an Imperial captain's head.
Jesus.
Then they backed him against the rails. He died with a war cry on his lips.
My Halter was a scout. Snuck into the enemy's camp. Hounds sniffed him out. When the Black Ones surrounded him, he slit his own throat, refused to let them question him.
Grach's sure to see that you're cared for.
Women don't need men to care for them.
The sorceress speaks true. We take care of ourselves. War and death are twin sisters. We've long known both.
No one mourns here. Tears we replace with vengeance. The women of Skellige are fertile, and we birth no cowards.
Farewell. May your sons make port as many times as they sail out.
As the gods will it, so shall it be.
Must say I like the women of Skellige. It's as if each one would make a good sorceress.
Can't think of a single sorceress from Skellige, let alone a famous one.
Litanade, known also as Coral. Don't you remember?
Just don't.
There's a bard here. Drogodar. The band, and then some dancing. Okay. Over on this side.
Hatred and strength. Yes?
Not the Freya priestess.
Well, what did you say in the beasts? What's that mean? The Isles are in for hard times. Speak clear.
The heart was deformed. An ill omen always.
Sepeller.
An ill omen for me as well. Hear me. What'll become of me?
Fear not, Jarl. I'll not let you perish. I assure you. You need only follow my counsel.
I present to you Geralt of Rivia. Geralt, this is Udalric, Jarl of the Brockford clan, from Speakerog, and his advisor Hjort.
Hjort.
White Wolf.
Greetings.
Gotta say, never really believed in omens and auguries.
One's belief, or lack thereof, makes no difference.
Tell him what awaits him. What you told me.
Your fates will intertwine. Yours and Udalric's. You will walk in darkness. Before you, fire and shadow.
Hear that, Geralt? Everything clear now?
Didn't plan to visit Speakerog.
Man is not the master of his fate.
Thanks for the prediction.
You do not believe now, but you will yet remember my words.
Okay.
If you don't mind, Yen, I'd like to ask about us. What's the future hold in store?
The one you seek, you will find. And then she will die.
So I won't meet a tall, dark stranger? I shall have to content myself with you, Geralt.
I sense the mockery in your voice, my lady. But my omens do not lie.
Well, nice meeting you.
A toast to honor King Bran's memory.
Sorry, no more drinking.
A worthy gesture, Udalric, but I need to keep my head clear today. Got an important conversation later.
I did not please him.
Strange man.
I hear he's very sick, carrying himself unusually well tonight.
Yes.
I know your kind.
I'm a simple chap. Seek no trouble.
Okay, I think that's probably everybody we can talk to. Let us privately talk with Yennefer.
What now?
Now we pay a visit to Ermien's laboratory.
Didn't know we'd been invited.
Because we've not been.
Let's go.
Take it Ermien won't be there.
That's right.
And what's the purpose of this visit?
We're looking for an object. The Mask of Urboros.
Urboros.
Come, Geralt.
Now you'll tell me why you need this mask.
Oh, I shall. In due course.
Take it you'll decide when.
Correct.
Looking for a mask. Footsteps.
Shh. Guards. Hide behind the tapestry.
Sparrow's chipped, while Starley's chirped.
What do jackdaws do?
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble, and cranes whoop, whereas peacocks screech. Hawks scream, larks trill, and doves, they coo. That's all of them.
That's all of them.
What about nightingales?
All right, nightingales croon.
That was close.
Yes? Yes? Yes?
This'll be tough to open.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermien's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come, there's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
Pass along the ledge.
Seen uglier sights in my life.
Geralt of Rivia, being romantic. Amazing how a hobby can render a man mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially a druid. Must be a real nature lover. Had one at Kaer Morhen.
Please.
I want to turn this on. There we go. You'll be okay, Bear.
Looks alive. $100 loose an arrow if you saw that in the woods. basin of water?
For teleprojection, a reflection of Ermion appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it.
What am I looking for? Let me turn this other light on, I guess.
Yes?
Oh, just over here. Okay. Examine.
Are you all right?
Cut myself. The door's locked.
The animals. They're alive. Yen, watch out.
Monsters. I can feel them coming closer. They're everywhere.
I'm guessing this is the one hits. I'm guessing this is the effect of the gas that's in here.
Strange. Smells of mushrooms in here.
No. To my mind, it's the scent of smoke past drying the sun. That's one less.
Oh!
That's one less. That's one less.
That's one less. Yeah, it could also be the cut from the door handle, you're right.
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermion's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Sword? I don't have my sword. We never mentioned this again.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open.
Well,
Let's go inside,
let's go in the laboratory.
I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions. Ah, our dear Druid's laboratory. We must search it thoroughly. The Mask of Ouroboros must be here. Wondrous world of insectoids. Ritual plants. Ah, what do you know? Raymond Marlev. A biography enhanced.
Seems Ermion has real tobacco brought in. Letter bearing Ermion's seal to the Druids. Warns them about you.
Brother Druids, be forewarned that a sorceress has arrived on Ard Skellig. Her name is Yennefer, and she hails from Verngerberg. I know you are immune to feminine wiles, and you will not let a well-draped skirt muddle your reasoning. Nevertheless, I warn you not to be taken in by her intelligence and refinement. I know who Yennefer is. I do not, however, know the true goal of her stay in Skellige. I see no point in asking her this question directly, for Yennefer is known for her cunning and eloquence. She says not what she thinks, but what she wishes you to hear. You must remember, this is no second-rate sorceress. This is a person who breaks bread with rulers of the North and who, most recently, has been working with the Nilfgaardian Emperor himself. Familiar with courts the world over, she possesses an ability to manipulate that even the wildest diplomat would envy. Yennefer has displayed an unhealthy interest in the site of the cataclysm we are striving to study. I have not given her permission to go near it, but I caution you to keep your eyes and ears open all the same. The sorceress from Vergerberg is a stubborn and effective manipulator. I know that in her past, and Krosh's paths crossed, I suspect that she will wish to use this old friendship for some ulterior purpose. What that is exactly, I will try to determine. Once I do, I will inform you in a separate letter. Oh,
that brazen manipulator.
The shameless schemer.
Lost sound there for a second.
Goes in for light reading, too. The Corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hadi.
Alexander Ho walked down the long corridor, delighted by the sounds of debauchery pouring out from the rooms, drowned out the sound of his footsteps. The long-neglected brothel floor creaked and moaned as though the wood regretting being witness to the lecherous scenes fed to it by this house of ill repute standing in the very center of the pride of the northern cities. Ho had been generously ruminated for this visit by the wife of a silk merchant. She had long suspected her husband of dabbling with loose women during his working hours. The case had seemed simple enough, banal even. A cheating husband? How many similar affairs had he unraveled? The worst was that his employers never truly wanted him to bring irrefutable proof of their husband's guilt. On the contrary, in their heart of hearts, they always hoped his investigations would prove their husbands model citizens, and their suspicions wholly unfounded. This time, it truly did turn out that the woman's husband was no whoremonger, despite the fact that his trail led Alexander to a place in which fleshly pleasures were bought and sold. The door in front of which he stopped, following the instructions he had received from the gnome at the entrance, had a small plaque with the number 16 on it. Unlike the other rooms, this one was enveloped in an unsettling calm. Ho turned the doorknob and pushed the door open, and what he saw behind it far exceeded his worst expectations. Well, it seems like a fun detective story.
Dwarven triple mead. Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist. A goat carved out of lindenwood, signed to Uncle Ermion.
Little Ciri's handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
I think that looks more like a horse than a goat myself. That's a horse head. Oh. Oh. Whoa, look at this.
A sword and a stone. Things begging me to pull it out.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice. Ermion's wand. He's one of the few druids to use one.
He's got a wizard's staff, cool.
Pinecone. Didn't expect this. A large female. A child's skull. Look at this. A detailed map of the northern kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
Looks like Ermion places something in the statue's hand. So, statue, how about a skull?
No.
Guess you're no indecisive prince.
Pine cone?
What do you say we give it a pine cone?
No. The mead.
How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes.
It's the mead. Okay.
Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Ermion enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I've a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here.
Uh-oh. Well, the mask is in here.
Geralt, come here. I found the mask.
I don't have any weapons. I guess I could
This is it.
put my weapons on.
We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before...
Well, I do have my sword.
I learned this and it's a trap. We're imprisoned.
Alright, we need,
Just one.
we need elemental oil.
Hear that?
Smelled it. Gas.
Gas.
Still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
Looking around for a way to escape the trap.
The damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind.
That was a great option.
Damn. I tore a hole in my dress.
Aww.
Wait a minute. I must mend it.
You know how to sew.
Please. I'll enchant a needle.
Let's watch her sew. Okay, I'm getting ready. Oh.
Wait.
It did escalate.
For what?
We must talk to Krak.
Why? Think he misses us? Because I missed you.
You kids. Uh-oh. Did someone come in? What are you looking at?
Oh no.
I missed you too.
The unicorn. I guess Croc can wait.
When are you gonna finally burn this piece of junk?
My heart couldn't take it.
Oh, goodness.
So many memories. Damn it, Geralt. Do you have any idea how much they cost?
Come here. We gotta hurry. Crach's waiting.
There is a wake going on. Let's all watch together, everybody.
Yen, let go of the mane.
I let go, you throw us off.
Let go of the mane.
Don't even try. My, oh my.
Missed you.
I missed you too.
We ought to get back to the wake.
I must dress. Turn around.
It's been a pretty good funeral.
Crach and Crate asked about you.
We went out for a breath of fresh air.
The claimants to the throne will step forth in a moment.
Okay.
Now heed my words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you. We'll take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the Beyond, and must now choose his successor. A king must be wise. A king must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that.
They all have their weapons.
Those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige, step forth. My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will.
Is the knife gonna... Yeah, it is.
May the best man or woman win. What's got into her?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to Speakerog. Ah, the children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now.
So we put in for his son, who's not there, and was disappointed that his daughter did it too.
How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, Merely say the word. I'll give you all I can. And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
Magic anomaly on Ard Skellig somehow related to Ciri, or so Yennefer believes.
It's my strong suspicion, but I can only know for certain by examining the site.
I saw the twisted forms. Right unnatural. The druids were barely able to contain it. Explain to me, Yennefer, how Ciri might have caused this great catastrophe.
I'm intent on learning that very thing, which I will do as soon as Ermion stops hindering my investigation.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Ard Skellig's my isle. You have my permission to investigate as you see fit.
Okay. Good. We probably should talk to him, though.
Wondering if I should talk to Ermion.
Leave that to me. Go.
Okay.
Seek and find your Cyrilla. If any ill befell her here, on Ard Skellig on my watch, I'd never forgive myself.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Unfold. Tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return. Whereas Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalryk is not mad, but cursed.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Giant.
Dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarach here on Ard Skellig.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oskar, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalryk further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
We'll see about that, buddy. I don't know.
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugh would sooner see an Nilfgaardian on the throne.
Man,
Besides,
we're buddies. I can put a good word in for
know
you.
when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
Now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Ard Skellig. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay.
Shore of the bay.
A successful feast on all counts, Crach. I will see you later.
Okay. The king is dead. Long live the king. So that was a hell of a wake. All right. Well, let's go ahead, jump back into our inventory, and let's put on. And we'll do this armor again. Forgotten Wolf. Put the Griffin stuff back out. I really like the look of these two swords together. Oops. No, you guys don't gotta kill me. I can just run and get out of here. Look how easy it is to run away from y'all. I think they'll calm down. Alright, are these guys upset with me still? Nah, we're good. We're good. Okay, well, let's have a look around. We have a, there is an armorer back up here, so we have it available to us in this crossroad. It looks like there's not much traveling up in here without some roads. But there's two things here, I don't know what they are. Aaron just raided with a party of 10. What's up, Aaron? Toss a coin to your Witcher. Aaron, we're in a whole new region of the map today. I'm on the Skellige Island. And there's so much more to do than I thought there was in this game. Ha ha! So much. Okay, let's go and check out this bulletin board and see what there is going on around town. So we're gonna head back down here.
Where are you going, wanderer?
Across this bridge.
Who might that be?
And down the hill. Got a super chat from J-Rob 18 MVP says, "Hot damn, we're in Skellige now. We're in Skellige now, y'all. Just dropping in. We'll watch later. Have a great stream."
Seen the plans? Oh, strange longship we're building. Bottom's almost flat.
Don't eat so much.
Why the spit not?
All right, here's a bulletin board. Let's see what's going on around the area. Net mending. The folk of Ard Skellig know me to be a good fisherman. Man has yet to weave a net I cannot mend, so I'll mend yours too, and for a small fee, I'll throw in some bobs and a line guaranteed not to break, not even if a pregnant whale swallows it and dives. You can find me in my house after dusk, after I return from my day's fish. If you don't end up buying, we can still drink mead together. Let's see, contract stolen sword. Olaf, lead guard at Kier Trold, would like to make the following known. Someone snuck into an Erd Crate armory and stolen the sword known as Killiu. The yellow-bellied scoundrel who did the deed was seen leaving the village via the southern gate, heading towards the old fort. Whoever helps recover the sword will receive a reward worthy of his efforts, and whoever helps the thieves, a death worthy of his treachery. Let's see. Woodland Spirit. Warriors of Skellige! If there's man of ye brave enough to face the Woodland Spirit, the cruel oppressor of the inhabitants of Faerlund, he'll get a reward that'll keep him in mead for a long while. We're not rich, but we've gathered a fair bit of coin between us. Come to Faerlund and ask for Sven. Alright, the mere Dublin, craving glory and gold, got a sharp blade and not a fear of death. Then come see Bjorg, the master boat builder, for he got work for you. So we actually already did this quest. We're just seeing what he wrote then. It's the mere Dublin and the Kier Trold Bay. They need to be killed, for they're multiplied and grown so fierce you run into them every time you leave the harbor. Kill the beasts and you'll become famed throughout all the isles, and your purse will be heavy with gold. So it turned out it was a water hag. Gwent lessons. I am currently taking on pupils for lessons in the playing of Gwent. I shall only teach those who display discipline, a logical mindset, and the will to learn. Those with special aptitude are particularly welcome. Pupils must acquire and supply their own decks. I want to play Gwent. I haven't played Gwent in so long. I'm also seeking more experienced players as partners to provide a challenge and a chance for the mutual improvement of our skills. Well, we're definitely going to get along then. Fist fights. Strong as a sea lion, slippery as an eel, and ready to fight against the best? Join our tournament and face the mightiest fist in the Isles. Valrad of Kier Trold, Einar of Faerø, and Grim of Erenbjorn. Don't delay. Glory and honor are just a fistfight away.
Falmer's right. Shouldn't eat or drink too much for a raid. After though, rebel till you drop.
Alright, well, on our map, we are starting to fill out some of these areas with question marks. And there's also a quest available down south, which I think I want to go after right now. So let's head that direction.
Last night was...
We got a bunch of new quests. This is cool.
You'll regret your mum weren't barren.
Some forced labor this way. Alright, they're at this little camp.
Some silver earrings from the continent, perchance?
If Miretta wants something
Look
from
ill to
Buckingham,
me.
I'll go on a raid.
Is that? Hold on a second.
Most humbly beg your pardon, but I'm in quite a predicament, see. I'm a wandering juggler from occupied Temeria.
Temeria? You sure? Not Novigrad.
This is the guy. He gas stationed us.
Novigrad. No, I
Damn
come
it.
from Maribor and...
You're not cut out for this line of work. Memory's too short.
Yeah.
See, we've met.
I gave him money.
You were a respected Novigrad merchant who wanted desperately to get home.
But I assure you, all right, you got me. I know this all looks bad, but I swear I'll pay you back, mate. All of it with interest. Just please, don't take me to the Jarl.
I'm not going to turn him in. I would like my money back. Take care of you myself, you cheat, is probably killing him. Let's not turn him in.
Definitely won't get my coin back if I turn you in. But try to cheat me again, and I'll find you. I'll find you and I'll...
Yeah, I ain't lying. Besides, you can go to the Jarl any time you want.
Then I expect to see you later.
Okay.
You know, not in the mood for rough fighting today.
This here's Skellige. We don't run around.
Sorry, guards. Sorry. Okay. Well, I say we come over into this nice little area, and we are going to do some reading because we got some character profiles now, and there's a lot of them at this point. All right, Arnveld. After Guthlaf trusted Sinshal to the Ankreitz Jarls, passed away, a portion of his duties were taken over by the Jarl's cupbearer, Arnvald. This elderly Skelliger did not possess the far-reaching authority of his predecessor, but still had managed to make himself irreplaceable in his few years in the position. His purview included not only stocking the larders and cellars of Caer Trold, but also seeing to the needs of the keep's inhabitants, as well as the guests that visited during the feasts and other important ceremonies. Birda, it can be difficult for a woman to gain the esteem of knights and warriors not accustomed to seeing females' hands on the reins of power. It helps little when, like Birna, widow of King Bran of Skellige, the woman seeking power is filled with acrid disdain for her countrymen and their customs. One might argue that disdain is a valid reaction when, in the case of the passing of a man of power who embodies tradition, these customs call for her to follow long since outdated ritual and cast herself on her husband's funeral pyre. Justified or not, Birna's desire to rewrite age-old Skellige traditions put her at odds with the Jarls and made it unlikely she would be remembered alongside Calanth of Cintra or Meve of Lyria as a successful and revered ruler. Birna, likewise, refused to hide her disgust with the custom of choosing a ruler by vote of the Jarls. She dreamed of establishing a hereditary kingship in Skellige and thought the ideal dynasty to hold it was her own, starting with her and Bransong, the young Svanrich. Yeah, I think we should have one person who's in charge, who has all the power, and it just so happens should fall upon me and mine. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I agree with her about the throwing yourself on your husband's funeral pyre. I'm sorry, I don't have any respect for that tradition at all. None whatsoever. Geralt, I think I kind of understand, like, his neutral thing of like, hey, people do weird things. I mean, Witchers do weird things, but they kind of have a purpose. Burning someone who should just be able to be alive because their husband's dead doesn't have a purpose. Blue Boy Lugos. Madman Lugos' sole child and heir was a dour, strapping lad who was nothing like his father. His nickname dated from his childhood, where bruises often covered his body, supposedly from the rough and rowdy play Skellige boys engage in. Yet others suspected they came from his father's belt, rod, or fist. For rumor had it that Lugo Sr. did not wish to spoil his only child, and thus punished him harshly for any minor cock-up or grander failure. We get to actually see King Bran, former king of the Skellige Isles. He lived a long and storied life. When he finally felt decrepitude taking a hold of him, he went into the woods to hunt a bear, armed only with a knife, and thus ended his reign. It was remembered as an honorable and respectful one, though some complained he preferred raiding to confronting the Isle's long-term problems, and that he let his wife's tongue wag too freely. Some connected the two, claiming Bran sailed out to fight overseas battles to put off dealing with the ones awaiting him at home. All right, Ceres. I can't remember exactly how they said it. While in Skellige, Geralt finally had a chance to meet Ceres on Crate. I gotta write down the pronunciations of these, but I think Crate is right, but Ceres on Crate. The younger of Krosh's two children. Known as Sparrowhawk to her friends, she was as fierce and swift as this name would indicate. Ceres was an islander through and through, and the splitting image of her father, having inherited all of his courage, resolve, and stubbornness. Dauntlessly, she sought to prove at every turn that there was no task that she could not fulfill as well as, or better than, any man in the islands, including her older brother, Hallmar. Though Ceres' decision to take a claim to Skellige's throne came as a shock to everyone else, she had thought it over quite thoroughly beforehand. Striving as always to outdo her brother, she intended to perform a great deed that would earn her widespread recognition and respect. That is why she sailed to Spikerug to free Jarl Ulrodic from the strange affliction that seemed to curse him. Ceres, okay. Krosh and Crate. Skellige sagas brim with the praise for war chiefs and warriors, warrior braves of ages past. Yet the saga of Krosh, Jarl of Clan in Crate, and Lord of Kier Trolde, will outshine them all. It will sing of his strength, his courage, his wisdom, his generosity, his loyalty to friends, and his relentless pursuit of his foes. Croc. Okay. There will be a few exaggerations in such a tale. For Croc, the mightiest of Skellige Jarls, truly did possess all of the traits of a hero. He aroused terror in his enemies. In fact, Nilfgaardian mothers would use his name to frighten their children into obedience. And all in that empire spoke in hushed tones of the infamous Turth Ysmerur, the wild boar of the sea, who devastated coastal provinces during frequent and terrible raids. Geralt had known Krosh for Croc. Geralt had known Croc for long, since a time when he, as a young man, the Jarl had sought the hand of Pervetta, Ciri's mother. After Bran's demise, Croc could easily have claimed the throne for himself, yet he preferred to support the claim of his son, Hjalmar. When his daughter Ceres announced her intention to seek the throne as well, the Jarl also gave his support, showing no favoritism when it came to his children. To the islanders, honor is the most prized of virtues. Croc thus agreed without hesitation to live up to the pledge he made many years ago on behalf of himself and his entire clan, and supported the search for Cirilla with any means Skellige could offer. Okay, we have Donar and Hindar. Few Jarls of Skellige were as honored and obeyed as Donar and Hindar, the eldest of their number. Despite his advanced age, he remained the active leader of his clan and its representative at all official gatherings. The only person able to break his composure was Madman Lugos, whose clan had long feuded with the Anhindars. Donar's home was, like Freya's temple, on Hindarsfall. As a benefit to neighbors of the god, as befits a neighbor to the gods, Donar was famed for his wise, considered opinions and his piety. This last did not, however, extend to the gods of the continent, whose rich sanctuaries he often raided in his youth. So it's like Loch Ness. Croc. Okay, I'll try to do my best. Alright. Emirian. Or Ermion. The Druids in Skellige differ from the deeply rooted continental stereotype of a gray-bearded old man in white robes bowing before sacred oaks, taming wyverns, and pestering local lords with petitions to add yet another species to the list of protected beasts. Ermion, Geralt's old acquaintance, was no exception in this regard. This stiff-bearded, spindly man was the leader of the Druid circle of Skellige. He was also Jarl Croc and Krait's advisor on matters of magic and the mystical, as well as on any and all issues requiring more refinement than a well-timed uppercut or a hard-swung axe. Ermion. Don't worry, at the end of June, you'll be speaking these names like a true Skelligan. It'll take me a bit. Ermion was known to be obstinate and to have a tendency, quite rare in Skellige, to consider all possible consequences of a particular course of action before it was undertaken. All this meant that conversing with him demanded a considerable amount of time and patience. We have Hjalborn. Young Hjalborn was the nephew of Holger Blackhand, the Jarl of Faroe, and one of the claimants to Skellige's crown. Despite his young age, he had managed to achieve some renown, both during overseas raids and while fighting the monsters dwelling in the dangerous regions of the archipelago. His deeds had earned him enough fame, name recognition, and treasure that he stood a good chance of being elected king. Hjalmar and Krait, the saying, like father, like son, fits Crocs and his firstborn son to a tittle. Young Hjalmar took after his father in both posture and character, and many predicted that in time he would overtake the elder in honor and fame he would gain. An extremely able, broad-shouldered swordsman, he had the makings of a superb warrior, and his charisma and tenacity and tendency towards almost mad bravura meant he could stir the hearts of loot and glory-craving youths from all of Skellige's clans. All these traits made Hjalmar an obvious choice for the next king of Skellige. He thus did not hesitate to stake his claim when the time for this arrived, and immediately set off for Undvik to prove his heroism by battling the legendary Ice Giant. Yort! It is my humble opinion that the most one can learn from staring at the innards of a gutted animal is whether the poor beast was infested with parasites. Nevertheless, Hjort, like many other druids of Skellige, placed a great deal of trust in both haruspicy and chiromancy, and oneiromancy as well, though that's more understandable, dreams being the royal root to one's soul. Word was that he commanded a great deal of respect and esteem among his fellow practitioners, having more than once accurately prophesied the future and interpreted the meaning of obtuse dreams. This druid was devoted to Clan Brockvar with all his heart, and his knowledge and ability made him an excellent advisor, one in whom the Jarl of Spikerug Alderic of Clan Bokvar placed a great deal of trust. All right, Holger Blackhand, the dour-faced Jarl of Faroe, owed his nickname to the dark coloring of his hand and forearm. Left there by frostbite he suffered when his longship hit an underwater boulder during a freak autumn blizzard. Even judging by Skellige standards, where pillaging and plundering are practically rites of passage, Holger was considered a brutal pirate and raider. This option surely resulted from the fact that he attacked the villages and ships of enemy Skellige clans with as much verve and as he did the coastal settlements of Sidaris, Novigrad, and Nilfgaard. And then we also have Madman Lugos. Though Madman Lugos, Jarl of Clan Drummond, was nothing special in terms of size or strength, most men in the Isles still stepped aside when they saw him coming, eternally feuding with his neighbors. Lugos had a reputation for a furious and violent temper, and managed to get into shouting matches with the usually placid Donar and Hindar. Yet Lugos's biggest rival was Croc and Crate, whom he accused of stealing part of his domain, which in his reckoning encompassed all of Ardskellig. The clan's quarrel went back hundreds of years, and there was nothing to indicate it would end while these two fierce enemies lived. Lugos hated Croc, and with a passion dampened only by the laws of Skellige and the disproportionate balance of power between the two clans. All right, we also have Otarig and Hindar. Otarig and Hindar, Jarl Donar's grandson and heir, was the youngest of the claimants to Skellige's throne. So he's the youngest, okay. He dreamed of the heroic deeds and daring raids he would one day lead his subjects in accomplishing. And then this is the son, Svandrich and Tursich. Svanrik and Tursich. Tursich. Sietch. Okay. A hard life awaits a child who cannot escape his parents' shadow. Following the death of his father, the beloved King Bran, Svandrich became the formal ruler of Clan Tursich, which controlled vast territory on the Isle of Skellig. Svanriga and Twersic. Svanriga Twersic. Svanriga Twersic. Okay. Yet, this quiet and mild-mannered young man seemed firmly tied to the apron springs of his mother, Berna, who sought to control his every waking deed. With such an overbearing caretaker, it was hard to imagine how Skellige could ever grow. It was hard to imagine how Twirsek, Svanriga Twirsek, Swanriga Twirsek, I'm trying to figure it out, could ever grow into a man able to rule a mighty Skellige clan in his own right. We also have Tavar Egbrot, a Nilfgaardian. Okay, this is from last stream, but I need to read these. The Nilfgaardian Tavar Egbrot came from a family with a long military tradition. His ancestors had proudly served under the Golden Sun banner during the conquest. Actually, I think I might... No, I didn't read this. Fighting and dying for the Emperor, the last fate was met by Tavar's cousin, Colonel Tibur Ekbrot, who fell into the Battle of Brenna during the previous Nilfgaardian War, despite the fact that Tavar felt no hatred for Nordlings, considering his cousin's death a grievous yet inevitable consequence of war. He performed his duties as quartermaster diligently, with the good of his soldiers his top priority. We have Thaler. Geralt was not expecting to meet Bernard Ducat, former head of Temerian intelligence, in such circumstances. Their relationship went back a long ways to the time when Ducat was leading an espionage operation in the Vizima Temple district, disguised as a fence named Thaler. Thaler the Fence was known for his gruff manners and extremely filthy tongue. Much has changed since those days, but Clogs the Cobbler, as Ducat now calls himself, was as rude and vulgar as Thaler had ever been. His exact role in the attack on Radovid was not clear, but considering his experience and professionalism, one could hardly expect him to share the information, not even with an old friend. Uldervik, O'Dowler, I don't know how to say this one either. Jarl Uldervik, Jarl Oderic was an enigmatic figure to say the least. Some mysterious ill surrounded him, causing others to shirk his company. Geralt could not help but notice that Oderic did seem to be acting strangely, muttering to himself often and showing signs of suppressed panic, as if he lived in constant fear of something or someone. This was the guy that I didn't drink with and kind of gave a weird look, right? Ulrich. He was with Hjort, I think. All right, we're caught up. Woo, okay. Well, we got caught up with all of those character intros. We've only barely scratched this surface of Skellige, and we have a lot to explore, to question, to find out what makes this archipelago tick. And I can't wait to get into more, but that, with us being about a half hour over our stream time, is the end. So we'll be coming back next week with more Witcher 3 in the Skellige Isle. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you have a great rest of your night. And I hope you come back this week for more streams right here at Blind Wave Gaming. Bye, everybody.